Hello again everyone, you'll be fed up of me today. Right, this time I'm coming on to show you the results of when I was doing the kitchen roll, sorry. God. Blooper at the beginning. The paper towel rolls, when it's all painty and that, I save them. And I'll leave the link to the video that I did the other day, but I said I'd leave them for a couple of days to dry, and they're all dry. I've not done a lot to them. These few, don't know whether you can see the shine on those or not. I bought some of these, spotted them in Hobbycraft. I've not seen them before, and they was only £5. I thought, oh, they're not going to be up to much, but I haven't got any watercolour pearlescent things, so I thought, well, they'll be all right for something. And I'm really pleased with them. They're ever so pretty. So they've just got a bit of that on. These ones have got this. I picked this up a while ago at a craft shop we went to. It's called Flower Soft. I've never heard of it before. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing with it. There's no instructions on it or anything, but it's like I don't know, it's like, feels like sponge, finely grated sponge. I don't know what it's for really, but it was only £1 a pot, so I got a couple of those, and and it's still coming off. I need to put some more glue on the top or something, and I just covered the thing with some white glue and then just sprinkled it on with some glitter, and just to make little bits that some of you will love and some of you will think, what the hell? Yeah, so they did turn out, I'm pleased to say. And then I also came back on, because I was doing, what was I doing then? Oh yeah, they were with paper towels. Excuse me. And then I'd cut some flowers out of all my baby wipes, painty baby wipes, but then you get all the leftover. This is the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals die. You get all the leftover bits, and I'm struggling to throw things out, aren't I, at the moment? So I came back on and showed you these, what I was messing about with, just because you do when you're Fruit Loops. I haven't done a lot to these. I've made them they're all right, but I've made them a bit too big. But what I've done, it's like this one. I thought, oh, we'll have a play at that. It's honestly, I feel like a mad scientist in my mental dome laboratory. I've just put them through my Big Shot in between some greaseproof paper. I thought, oh, I wonder if they'll flatten all right, and they have done, so I might flatten some. I mean, I think they're brill. It's just, you know, why throw it away when it's got all your pretty paints on? And again, I've just put some glitter and that Flower Soft stuff on. That one's like a little rose. I quite like that one like that. And they've dried reasonably hard. Well, they've dried how I expected them to, actually. Again, it was all just the scraps, and I just added glue and scrunched it all up and pretended I was making cookies. There's that one. That one. Again, this sort of thing is either you're going to really love it because you're into recycling and, you know, the concept of making bits and bobs out of things that we normally throw away, or you'll just think, what a load of trash. Well, it is trash. Yes, it is trash, but it's treasure trash. I haven't got a clue what that. Oh, that was that. Yes, I have. That was the shimmer paints again. Just a bit of that on there. This one was Inca Gold, the purple Inca Gold, and then I thought, oh, well, I might try those paints. So that was the purple, and there's not a lot of difference actually. I don't think anyway. I don't know whether it's, so this one's the Inca Gold, which is £5. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not slating the Inca Golds because I use them a lot. I think they're brilliant. But just a comparison to that, you get 28 little pops of, well, not pops, 28. Oh God, I can't speak again this morning. Dear oh dear. 28 in the set of paints of that, what was it called again? Crafters Loft, Artist Loft, not Crafters, Artist Loft. Yeah, these look like, they've got the pearlescent paint on, but I'll squash those down and do something else to those. These, the rest of them haven't been done. That's got the peach flower soft stuff on. Don't really like that one. I'll put some sparkle on there. But a bit of sparkle on, and I think they look brilliant. They'll get used. They're not going in the bin. I like them. So what else have I done? Let's have a look. I got some scrap card. Just cardboard box left over from whatever I was doing. Oh, those tags that I did last week. And I've made this. I don't know if you can see it properly or not. I just hot glued all the scraps of the baby white. It was just so easy. I just literally scrunched it up, put a bit of hot glue, dabbed it down, stuck it all on the cardboard. Excuse me, put some, I don't know, what did I put? Oh, sparkly Mod Podge on. This is just one of my hand cut flowers. It's just one layer. And right, let's have a look. There we go. It started off like that, well, not that shape, but that flat colour, and then again I thought, oh well, I'll put a bit of that, the Artist's Loft paint on, and it's just so nice. It's really lovely. I think it's picking the sheen up. So I'm really pleased with those paints. So when you put it side by side, I mean, nothing wrong with the flat paint, but if you want a bit of sparkle, that's one of my flattened, one of these is, which I quite like that. I know it's a bit big, but I like it. And then I just made the stem out and the leaves from another baby white. And one of you ladies had said about, I can't remember who it was, I'm sorry, using your heat tool on the baby wipes, and they said that they thought it was Shannon Green. Well, I'm pretty sure it's Shannon Green that I first saw, but you know, I've seen other people do it where you melt the baby wipes, and I've tried and I can remember whoever it was I watched, I'm sure it was Shannon, saying that you need the really cheap ones, cheap baby wipes. Well, I only buy the cheap ones anyway, but I cannot get them to melt. Well, I did try on these and it has done it a little bit, but with them having quite a lot of paint on, it tends to like burn, you know, you get the vapours of the burnt paint. So say it has done it a little bit, but I don't know what, you know, what other baby wipes to use. But anyway, and then I just like that. Follow your bliss, because this sort of thing makes me really, really happy. As I say, I know a lot of people will look at it and think, oh God, really? You've really done that? But I love it, and I know a lot of you other ladies will love it. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I just went over it with Black Dylusions on the back, but you can make nice little bits and bobs out of stuff that you would normally just bin. and why should we bin it all? And then I was cutting out more. I've forgotten how to cut these flowers. I mean, I've got, I'll leave it in this video, but I'm going to come back on either today or tomorrow because somebody's asked me how I put, oh, hang on a minute, getting all in a muddle now. I showed these flowers that I'd found lurking in boxes under the table. Showed these the other day and somebody said, would I show you how I put them together? Well, I will if I can remember. I think they were, excuse me, just squares, and anyway, we'll see. But yes, I will come on. Right, what was I saying? Gone off the track now and forgot what I was saying. Oh, bummer. What was I saying? Oh, yes, so I was cutting some of these petals out and I've forgotten how to do them. I mean, look at that one. But it doesn't matter if you cut them out. If you have a go at cutting paper flowers and you think, well, that's not even that, you know, they're bigger, that one's small. It doesn't matter because once you get them layered up, you don't really notice, and often the smaller one, or you know, the odd ones just fit in right to what you know, putting underneath, on top, or whatever. So I was cutting all those out, but you do get a lot of waste. Oh, what I was going to say was I'll leave the link because I watched a there's a, don't know who it is, can't remember, but I'll leave the link because I've saved it. Leave the link to the channel and they show you how to cut 4 petal, 5 petal, 6 petal, 8 petal, 10 petal, 12 petal and so on, how to do the flowers. But the 5 petal I still struggle to get it even. But and then my biggest thing is, and I know it must be annoying for people, is that I forget. I just forget things, but I can't help it. That's me. So if you follow my channel, you'll just have to put up with that. So yeah, you get loads of waste, quite a bit of waste from that, which is annoying, and I'm not throwing it away. So I'd still got a couple of bits of this cardboard left. So I've made a couple of these. They're just a tad bigger than ATCs, but I don't mind about that. It doesn't have to be. One's a bit bigger than the other, but I think they're really pretty. And again, I just, you know, just scrunched the bits of paper on, hot glued them onto the corrugated card, put a bit of sparkly Mod Podge on, I think that's what it looks like. Yeah, and then this was one of the flowers that I'd done a while ago. Put that on there. That was just one of these sort. And then this is a little bubble wrap, painted bubble wrap one. And I put the Artist Loft paint on there just to give it a bit of sheen. Went round the edges with my Sharpie pen. The Brad was one of those that, excuse me, I showed you last week in those little packs. It was a purple one. None of the colours looked right, so I just went over that with my Sharpie. Yeah, and again, these were just out of that. Just a moment. What's it called? Card Makers Word Fragments that I'd picked up from a reasonably local craft shop, and they were cheap. Hot off the press, they're called. The Makers. Yes, so that's all I've got to show you for now. I'll say I'll try and get these tidied away a bit. I don't know what I might just flatten all of these. Yeah, I think these, because of the size, I think I might just flatten them and then they'll, yeah, go on something, won't they? Well, I've done them the other day and they've got them downstairs drying. I said to Mr. Doodle, it is your fault, Dennis, if you're watching, because Dennis had said something about they reminded him of, was it pasta or something like that. And I said to Mr. Doodle, would you like one of my cookies? He said, no thank you. I said, are you sure? Oh God, I said, well, I got some other ones. There's some of these, some rock buns. No thank you. Go up to your craft room now. Oh God. Right, I'm talking twaddle as usual. I'll be back in a bit and we'll see if we can make some flowers. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.